Today I'm going to tell you how I went from uncoordinated, zero athleticism, meaning I was the kid that was picked last for gym class every time, to being in the best shape of my life in my 50s. This is all through boxing fitness workouts. If I can do it, you can do it too. I am so glad that you're here. I'm MaeLynn, and I'm a boxing fitness coach. I've struggled with weight all my life, and I lost 30 pounds. I help women over 40 get in shape and gain confidence, all through boxing fitness workouts. If I can do it, you can do it too. I want you to make sure that you grab my freebie tutorial. It's going to be boxing for women over 40, the most important punches. So don't miss out. Make sure you either click above or click the link below. Am I too old to box? Why did I start boxing at 51? I had a big change in my life. I was moving from Chicago, where I grew up my whole life, and moving to California. I'm over 50 and I'm having a hard time keeping my weight off. And I just wanted a new way to exercise. I wanted a fun way. I wanted something that I hadn't done before. I don't like to run. I do not want to take the classes where you had to figure out how many jump squats you could do in half an hour. I wanted a fun way to exercise. I had seen my daughter do mitts and gloves at college, and it was such great cardio. And then she was punching things and she was having fun. So when I visited her, I tried a little bit and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of fun. When I moved to California, I thought I'm gonna find a boxing gym and I'm gonna learn how to do those mitts and gloves, whether I have athleticism or not. So what if I'm too old to box? What if I'm not coordinated? Hey, remember, I was the kid that was always picked last in high school. I'm the definition of uncoordinated. I literally trip on air. It was through boxing that I found I actually had 10% boxing skill or athleticism skill. It was really more a lack of motivation and self-confidence than a lack of skill. That's what was really cool. I loved class. Even though I was a beginner, I didn't care. I started motivating other people in class. All of a sudden, it was me going, hey, come on, you can do it. As I kept going to class, my self-confidence grew. And then as I kept going to class, my skill level grew. I was learning boxing combinations. I was actually coordinated. So how has boxing helped me physically and mentally? Physically, I was getting toned. I was getting muscles. It was great. And then I was getting cardio. And then I was learning these combinations. 1, 2, 1, 2. As I was learning these punches, I was actually starting to relieve stress. I was relieving things during my day I didn't even know were bothering me. And it felt so good to, just know that boxing could really help me get these stresses out and things that I didn't even know that I was keeping inside. It was really, really freeing just to be able to box those things out. These boxing fitness classes were mentally life-changing for me. I really felt like I could breathe now. Not only just literally a breath of fresh air, I was just breathing in a new self and I was exhaling out my old self. If you can relate, I want you to just take a deep breath in with me. Okay, just that felt so good. Here's the really cool thing. Learning boxing at an older age, I learned that even as an older woman, I can accomplish things that I never thought that I would ever be able to. After being in class and going for a long time, it was my instructor that came to me and said, hey, you know what? We might get you in the ring. Yeah, okay, I said, let's give it a try. So at age 53, I went to another person's gym. I fought 2 girls that were 30 years younger than I am and 30 pounds lighter than I am, and I beat them. The girl that I fought kept saying she was tired, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm 53 and I ain't tired. And then a couple years later, I got in the ring, a US sanctioned tournament, and fought a lady who was my age. She had 10 fights. I didn't have any fights. And I got in the ring and I beat her. Okay, I can't tell you how exciting that is. I brought that belt home right there. Oh my gosh. It was the coolest thing that I've ever done. So the other day, a neighbor asked me what sports I did, like when I was young. I was like, none. I was a kid picked last. But I mean, it was so cool that someone asked me, who at the age of 51, I got in shape. So I just want to tell you that you can do this too. You can get in your own type of ring. You can start these boxing fitness workouts at your 40s and in your 50s, and you can do things that you never thought that you could. You aren't too old to start boxing. I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you get started right now. Tip number 1, affirmations. I want you to say to yourself, I am worthy. I am worthy. I am strong. I can do this. I will do this. Just say it. I am worthy. I am strong. I can do this. I will do this. Okay, now, tip number 2. I want you to write it on a piece of paper, and I want you to tape it up on your mirror. And I want you to be able to say it in the morning, and I want you to say it at night. So you hear it the very first thing you wake up, and it's the last words that you hear about yourself when you go to bed. You're going to end up memorizing these, and you're going to believe it. Here's tip number 3. Right now is the perfect time. You are where you need to be right now. Don't wait. Click and subscribe. Do it for you. I cannot wait to be on this adventure with you, and you're going to do great. Be sure to grab my free tutorial, all right? It's a beginner basic boxing, most important punches. Click above or click below on the link. Also be looking for my upcoming video, beginner boxing fitness workouts for women over 40. I cannot wait to start this journey with you. 1, 1, 2. This is for you. Can't wait to see you in my next video.